Hi guys, how are you? I want to challenge you with something today. Take your highlighter, any highlighter, take a small brush, and before putting on any makeup, concealer, foundation, whatever it is, I want you to slather your face in your highlighter, because as you apply the highlighter to all parts of the face, you will in fact be refracting the light away from imperfections. So you could say I'm using this highlighter almost as a concealer because it is bouncing the light away from parts of my face that I don't want attention to be drawn to. So we're just going to go all here, create this lovely like radiant, glowy, hyper real skin effect with my product. This is KGH brand Hyper Shine Highlight in light pink. I applied a bit too much there. This is a brush that's coming soon. It's like a perfect little fan brush. Amazing for concealer. Okay, so then I'm going to go right up in there. I'm letting my hair air dry with lots and lots of clips so that it dries with some weight to it. Okay, next I'm going to go in with some concealer, just a little bit. So I actually need to put more highlighter on this side of my face. So as you can see, the highlighter that I have on, I'm using it concentrated. This is a concentrated highlight product. It's very much like super glass skin, hyper real, very radiant. Comes in 4 shades. This is the pink, and the bronze looks like this, which is great for deeper, richer complexions, but also works as a nice glow enhancer for light to medium to fair skin as well. Now I have a concealer of my choice. This is a Westman Atelier, and I am priming it into the brush. I am not, in fact, going to put it directly on the skin. I'm going to prime it into the brush that has that little bit of highlighter in it, because what's going to happen, that little bit of highlighter is going to just allow for this concealer to be even more glowy. Then I'm going to take that concealer and I'm going to skim it around here. Take that off the mouth, off the mole, and then under the eyes just a little bit. And I used one swipe of this concealer, and it should allow for me to not really use any more. When you prime it into the brush, you're basically making that brush go a lot further. You're stretching the product effectively. It's a video actually that I should make on like terminology and what it means. So I think it's a good, maybe a little idea that I will have. All right, so then popping a bit of that on there. Popping a bit of that on there. Then let's say I've got a little bit of hyperpigmentation. I'll just take what's in that brush and just minimize that hyperpigmentation. And now I have a really radiant, dewy base, concealed in the areas that I want, and really highlighty and fresh. Like I just kind of got a facial. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. This is my contour shade that I think a lot of you have been asking in a recent video. Soft Sculpt in, Sculpt Stick in Stoked from Milk. Just popping that on the end of the nose. See, when it's in the brush, the blend becomes so much more effortless. Like, it's just instant application of, well, it's instant, sorry, thought I had fluff on my lip. It's instant application in the sense of like, you don't have to blend it. It's just sort of happening. The like deposit of the colour is just becoming at one with the face. And you don't really need to try very hard. The thing you have to try the most is to make sure that it's in the brush the right way. I do have something to say on this topic. I have seen a few people be like, fine, but it just needs to be in the bristles. It doesn't need to be like, you don't need to like completely like rub it in like your life depends on it. It should be like in the bristles, but not in the surface, not on the tips of the bristles. If it's on the tips of the bristles, then it's not really doing anything different than you just applying it straight to your face. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Also, I went to watch Oh Mary last night on Broadway in New York City, and it was by far one of the best performances of musicals, or not musical, theatre performances I've ever seen in my life.